Oh, I think we're live now. So my computer says that we're live. Can you see me and hear me? I feel like on my phone, I'm very clear. Like our images are very clear. But on my computer, I'm super blurry.
Yeah, you're like a white ghost. Blurry white ghost.
Well, I mean, I know I'm like more white.
No, I mean,
but
everything looks whiter.
No, what I'm saying is, am I super blurry and like moving really slowly?
You're like pixelated, like jumping a little bit. Yeah.
It's so weird because on my phone, we're super clear.
Oh. It comes in and out with the jerkiness, you know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, that's smooth. Okay, that was smooth. That's better.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sarah's like, Dani is very choppy. Sarah, so I had to turn off my computer and turn on my phone. So I have two things right now. So I can see my images from the computer and the phone. And on my phone, crisp, clear, looks fantastic. Mm-hmm. On my computer, I look like a robot. Mary's like, no sudden movements, Dani.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to switch it since my computer is now working again. So bear with me while I add myself again to the stream.
This should be interesting. Oh. I can't hear you. Dani, I can't hear you. Nope.
Can you hear me now?
There you
go. Oh my gosh, this thing. My phone is off. It's still making noise. How do I turn it off? Why is it still on? Look it's not on there.
Stop it, oh my God.
How do I do this? Okay. Leave.
No. Do you think
Welcome to DoubleBookedCo. We're here.
Oh my God, wow. Super professional.
Look at Jenna. Hi, ladies. At least your audio is clear. That's the most important part. And then she goes, Jenna. I spoke too soon.
Yeah. Sorry, Jenna.
It's like an 80s disco song. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We wanted to start this live with a punch. We wanted to get out there. We wanted to have some laughs. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now am I more clear? Can you see me better? Okay. So I don't know what happened with the computer, but it just decided to work all of a sudden. So that's awesome. Yeah. You sparkle like Twilight, Dani.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Oh, yeah. Too funny. Put your phone in a different room, she says.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. We have a bunch of lovely ladies here. Hi, Angie. Hi, Sarah, Mary, Ange, Julie. It's nice to see you, Jenna.
Hello, ladies.
I think I didn't miss anybody. Awesome. Perfect. Looks and sounds good.
Oh, hey, Angie.
Awesome. I was just watching Angie's one of her Christmas vlogs, and she had the spicy potato taco from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I was like, I haven't had Taco Bell in a couple days. But it's snowing here pretty heavily. I'm like, I'm not going out for a taco. But, it looked so good. I love Taco Bell.
I know. Angie, you're next on my list to watch tonight when I'm having dinner. I'd like to start watching all of your Vlogmas stuff. Because I miss seeing you.
Yep. She has this really cool Victorian Christmas stories book.
Oh, cool.
And on the Christmas tree, there's like little skulls. It's really cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. But anywho, let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we're doing. So for those of you who may follow us in general for DoubleBookedCo, every other week we come on and we do our drop of new products. And this tonight is much different because we're not dropping any new products until the new year. But because of popular consensus of wanting us to do a book club, we listened and we are going to bring that to you now today for the new year. So Laura has lots to share with us because she has been working hard on putting together all of the little bits and bobs that we need to make a really awesome book club. And we're going to go through that here today. So again, if you follow us, there's nothing about our Etsy shop today. It's all about our book club, which we're really excited about. And even if you are watching this in replay, you have plenty of time to get your voting in or to see what we're going to be doing for the new year. And then we'll kind of discuss how you'll know when we're talking about the book club, because we'll have designated times. We'll kind of put them together with our drops in general. So we are really excited to get this going and to participate with all of you with some reading goals. So if you want to go ahead and take it away, Laura, go ahead and let us know.
Jenna, I relate to that too. Yes. Hi, everyone. Okay. So when we were going to announce our shop, thanks. I am boiling alive in it. This fan behind me is doing nothing. Okay, so we're talking about going to announce our shop. We had you guys guess, and most of you guessed a book club, and we were like, oh, we talked about it a little bit, but we were like, no, let's do this first. But it's been a few months now, and we've got a rhythm down with everything. So this is sort of the perfect time. Start of a new year, we're going to start this book club. So we both have quite a bit of, quite a few books, quite a few different titles, and we decided to compile a list and see what we have that overlaps. So we came up with 30 titles that we each owned. And for this, then, what we've done is break down 3 options each month. They're all backlist, so don't have to worry about anything at all. And some of them are kind of like a theme. Some of them aren't. Some of them we try to get like a bigger, like Victorian kind of a novel for Victober. That's a choice there. We try to match up some things so you can double up on stuff. And let's see, we're not going to do December, so it'll be 11 months. And then for our birthday month, which are May and, which way is it this way? July, we're each going to pick our own title so that we know voting. It will just be, this is what we're reading this month. So you can vote, 9 different times now. We'll have 9 months where you guys can pick what we're going to read. And the schedule roughly is this. So the first Sunday of the month, is that right? No, it will be the second Sunday of the month starting next year. This is just the first Sunday based on holidays and everything else. So all of our announcement videos, our new releases for DoubleBookedCo will always be on the second and the fourth Sundays of the month. That's also when voting will open for titles. You can vote for each title here on DoubleBookedCo's page. Just leave a comment, and actually on any video, like probably the one we announce the titles on is the best one, but if you leave it anywhere, we'll get it. You can also leave it on our community pages for our individual pages, Spenelli Speaks and Book Bubbler. Mine isn't up yet, but it will be shortly. You can just leave a post for us there. You'll have 2 full weeks to vote. So we'll announce stuff on the Sunday, and then you'll have until 2 weeks, the day before that Saturday night. So just an example, today, we're announcing today, you'll have until December 18th, the end of the day, to vote on what you would prefer to read. And then we will announce the January winner on the 19th when we do our live show. So that's kind of the rhythm of it. The first new release video of the month, we will do, here are your options. Then you'll have 2 full weeks to vote here on my channel or on Dani's channel. And then we'll announce the winner on that second live show that we do. So that's the voting over and done with. I think I did that correctly, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. What we're going to do, some months have 5 Saturdays, Sundays, some don't. We would like to do at least one live reading sprint, productivity sprint of some kind. Depending on how things work out with the number of Sundays in the month, it will be either just after the live show that we do. We will stop this live stream and start a new live stream here on this channel, so you can read with us and chat with us about things. We'll have that. We might throw another extra one or two in there in the month as well. And then when we finish the month, we're done talking about everything, we will have, again, a separate live stream video. That would be the last Sunday of the month, regardless of new releases or reading sprints or anything else. It will always be that last Sunday. So you have 2 weeks to vote. You'll have a week and a half to get your hands on the book, and then you have a full month to read the title with us. So hopefully that's enough time for everyone to find things and to be able to read. I am the worst at this, so we'll see how this goes. I think in general, most of the books we have are like 350 or less for pages. This month we do have 2 chunksters, which is kind of a bummer, but January stinks and you need something to do, right? So why not read a bigger book then, hey? So, all right. Any questions? Did I do that okay?
I think so.
Okay.
I think the fun thing too is as we go along and we are able to see like where everyone's at, if people are like, oh, we really want to do a reading sprint this week or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, we certainly can add those in, but our goal is to, you know, be able to give you time to vote on the books, time to find the books, and then time with us to read, because everyone loves a reading sprint. So even if during that reading sprint, like say for instance, you've already finished the book, but you still want to read with us, just grab a different book or do something else during those reading sprints. We enjoy hanging out with you all. So feel free to, you know, to hang out with us, or if you can't be with us live, you know, watch it in replay if you'd like. But it's a community thing. So we just like the idea of reaching out and being part of that with you. So if you're, you know, or reach out to us separately if you're like, I'm really not understanding this character. But there's a lot of community here. So even in the comments of like productivity sprints, you know, leave those questions or whatnot. And we'll be posting on Instagram and whatnot of, you know, what we're reading and everything. And if you have anyone, friends or family that are out there that would like to read these books as well, you know, definitely tell them to join. If we come across a month where you aren't necessarily fond of the books we're reading or the one that gets picked, don't feel like you are obligated to read that book. You know, definitely read a different book along with us and then just skip the live discussion. Or maybe you've already read it before, you know, don't feel like you have to reread it, but definitely join in the live discussion because we'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, no, it sounds great, Laura.
Yeah. We're also planning on doing a Voxer group, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we'll set that up near the end of the month.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Mary. Yeah, I'm not the greatest at it too. So we'll see how this goes. This is a really great thing to be running one and be like, oh,
yeah,
that's okay. You're in good company, Mary. Okay. So let's do our first title choices, shall we? First up is Atonement. Dani, do you want to be Vanna?
Sure.
And hold these up. Okay, so probably you guys have already seen the movie. I've seen the movie and loved it. That green dress. Oh my God, I would die. Anyways, here's the blurb. Thank you, Vanna. On a hot day in 1935, 13-year-old Bryony Tallis witnesses a moment's flirtation between her older sister Cecilia and Robbie Turner, the son of a servant and Cecilia's childhood friend. But Bryony's incomplete grasp of adult motives, together with her precocious literary gifts, brings about a crime that will change all their lives. As it follows that crime's repercussions through the chaos and carnage of World War II and into the close of the 20th century, Atonement engages the reader on every conceivable level with an ease and authority that mark it as a genuine masterpiece. So, there we go. I think we both have the same edition.
This one is, it looks like
350.
Like 350.
Yeah,
350 pages.
So,
yeah. And I think before we move on to our next book, we do have a question in here.
Yeah.
And from Jenna, and it says, will it mostly be the same books we vote on every time? So no. So when we have the 3 books for that month, whatever book we pick,
those other books just get shelved.
Mhm.
And then the next month, it'll be 3 brand new books. So it's not that we only have 11 books to choose from. We did a full, we pulled 30 books, and each month will be brand new books. So essentially, if there's a book that doesn't get voted on, you won't see that again.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. But if there's it's really close and everyone's like, oh, that would be so good, make sure you remember that and or let us know, and we'll put it on the list and we'll do it for next year. And hopefully get voted on then. But yeah, each month we'll have 3 different books to vote on.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
So
keeping track. I have a little cork board I would show you, but I have Christmas presents over here and I don't know who's watching. But each month I have like little slips of paper for each 3, and when something gets not voted on or doesn't get chosen, it's just going to go on another little clip and just stay there. And like Dani said too, if something gets close and you really wanted to read it or whatever, we will be sure to add it on for 2023, which sounds so futuristic and weird to me, but we'll add it on for then, because I'm sure we probably will get more books that we have in common. I can only imagine. Shopping is no fun for books at all. I mean, who likes that? Yes.
And what about tiebreakers?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to ask about tiebreaker.
Well, what you can do really is stuff the ballot if there's something you really want to read. If you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have to read Atonement with you guys or I'm going to die, you can really vote 3 times. You can vote, here on my channel and on Dani's. So then that's like stuffing the ballot for 3. So you can do it if you want to, if you're really like gung-ho about something. But tiebreaker, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe case by case basis, you think?
So what I would recommend,
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, so we're allowing people to vote 3 times. Now what that means is on the DoubleBookedCo YouTube channel, the voting will be in the comments of the release video. So the video where we show you which 3 books, and we'll say, this is the one you need to vote on. So this video right here is the one that you need to vote on. Then your second opportunity is to vote on my community post, which mine's not up either. It'll be later tonight. And then Laura's community post. However, within those, it's only one. So like, for instance, Jenna, in this video, you couldn't say atonement. We're only going to count within that video's comments. Same with the community post. But what we're not going to do is look at all 3 and be like, okay, who's on all? It's just easier to do one at a time. For the tiebreaker, if 2 books have exactly the same amount of votes, we're going to put them on a thing. There's on the internet, there's a lot of things where you can just do like where it's going to randomly pick. We're just going to put it in there and it'll be random. That way, no one can be like, well, Dani picked that one and it sucked, or Laura picked that one and it sucked.
Yeah,
that way it's completely random. So that's how we'll do the tiebreaker, is we'll just do it randomly. But my guess is, with the amount of voting that you can do, I don't know if we'll ever have a tiebreaker.
Right. I'm sure it's something that'll be close, but I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, you meant that you answered a question already. That if 2 books
are close, we can show tiebreaker too.
Okay. Nope, you're good. You're good.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. And yeah, if anyone else has any questions, please feel free, and we'll get to all those questions definitely during the live for sure. So
yeah, first time we're doing this too. So
yeah.
All right, next up we have Tony's Wife by Adriana Trigiani. So okay, inside flap. This is really a long one. I apologize for the length of this. Also, it's long, but okay. Chichi Donatelli and Saverio Armandonada meet one summer on the Jersey Shore before World War II. Chichi is a talented and ambitious singer-songwriter working in a local blouse factory looking for her big break, while Saverio, a singer already on the rise, is fronting a touring band and has the good looks and smooth vocals that make success seem assured. It isn't long before Saverio becomes Tony Arma, and he and Chichi form a duo. Together they navigate the glamorous worlds of nightclubs, radios, and television. Soon they're married, and all goes well until it becomes clear that they must make a choice. Which of them will put ambition aside to build a family, and which will pursue a career? What compromises will they make to achieve their dreams? And on the road to fame and fortune, how will they cope with the impact these compromises have on their marriage, family, and themselves? I'm not going to read the rest of it because it keeps going, but that's pretty much it. So it's a family story, music, 40s, 50s, Hollywood stuff. Yeah. A lot of her books are kind of like Maeve Binchy books in a way to me. Like they all have a similar feel and tone. There's a lot of similar themes that come up. Her books, even if they're not set then, they always have this sort of a vintage 1950s feel to them. I don't know why that is, but anyway, so I'm assuming it will be a lot like have the same kind of feel and stuff as some of her previous books if you've read her before. Have you read her before, Dani? No? Okay.
Nope. All three of these authors are new to me.
Oh, okay.
I've not read any of these authors.
Yeah.
And I think the theme that we kind of got from this was like historical fiction, I think is the theme that kind of came out of here, like 1920s to 1950s era. And Sarah has a question here. Will we vote in the live chat or the video comments? Do the video comments because we can go back and see those a little bit easier, whereas this is like a timed thing. So yeah, if you go into the video comments of the actual video when it's, I think you have to wait until it's on there, or maybe you can go back. I'm not sure. But while you're there, feel free to give it a thumbs up. But yeah, in the video comments would be great because those I can see a lot quicker than in the live chat. So yes, absolutely. Very good. It looks like Adriana's here as well.
Oh, hey.
Hello. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, and she's also read from this author as well.
But not on Chesil Beach I've read by McEwen. Okay. That was pretty good.
Yeah, they're all
not
new
cheery.
to me. So, yeah, not cheery. Okay.
Oh. Okay, and our last title is The Air You Breathe by Frances de Pontes Peebles. So this was a Book of the Month Club pick in August of 2018. If you have
Oh my gosh, do you have the same copy again?
Yeah.
I think we have the same copy for all three.
Yeah. Oh
weird.
God, we do. Yeah, we do.
Weird.
That's really weird.
Super weird.
Anyways, okay.
And I don't have Book of the Month Club. I got this and the Tony's Wife from my Books and Treasure.
That's right. I'm a Book of the Month person, unfortunately. Unfortunately, what am I talking about? Unfortunately. Anyways, Laura, read the blurb. Okay. Skinny 9-year-old orphan Doris is working in the kitchen of a sugar plantation in 1930s Brazil when in walks a girl who changes everything. Graça, the spoiled daughter of a wealthy sugar baron, is clever, well-fed, pretty, and thrillingly ill-behaved. Born to wildly different worlds, Doris and Graça quickly bond over shared mischief and then, on a deeper level, over music. One has a voice like a songbird, the other feels melodies in her soul and composes lyrics to match. Music will become their shared passion, the source of their partnership and their rivalry, and for each, the best way out of the life to which she was born. But only one of the two is destined to be a star. Their intimate, volatile bond will determine their fortunes and haunt their memories. Traveling from Brazil's inland sugar plantations to the rowdy streets of Rio de Janeiro's famous Lapa neighborhood, from Los Angeles during the golden age of Hollywood back to the irresistible drumbeat of home, The Air You Breathe unfurls a moving portrait of a lifelong friendship, its unparalleled rewards and lasting losses, and considers what we owe to the relationships that shape our lives. So, more music, friends this time in the music scene. Yeah, I've heard lots of really good things about this. When this was first published, there was some singer, I'm going to say it's Selena Gomez maybe, that was really talking about this, that she liked this a lot. And I was sort of surprised because I didn't think that she read novels, first of all, and that she would read something like this. That's, historical fiction. But yeah. So there you go.
Debbie has a very interesting comment here. She says if we choose the Trigiani book, that we might want to reach out to her as she does some live discussions on Facebook, and she seems very approachable. However, Sarah says unless you don't like the book, Because that would be really embarrassing.
Very good point. Yes, Debbie, very good point. She is very nice. I've seen her speak at a book signing, and she is so nice, so warm and funny. My friend Jenna and I went, and I had a big stack of books of hers to sign because, again, and there was a massive line. We were right near the end. I think she signed for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. And we were right near the tail end, and she looked at us and she was like, "What are you doing here? You guys are too young to be here. What are you doing here?" Because everyone else is like 50s. We were like 25 or 30 or something at the time. Like, no, we just love you. Sorry. But she was really fun and so personable and nice. So yes, if we like it, I'm assuming we will. That's a very good point. Thanks, Debbie.
Yeah. So those are the 3 books that you are able to vote on. Again, the voting starts now. I mean, anytime between now and the 18th of December. And you can vote in 3 different places, but not more than once in those 3 places. So you do have 3 opportunities to vote. Those community posts are going to go up quite shortly after this. So sometime this evening on both my channel, which is Spenelli Speaks, and then Laura's channel, which is Book Bubbler. And those are those community posts that you kind of see in your feed. And then you can just make a comment on there with either the title of the book, the author's name, whatever works best for you. And then by the 18th, we will close that voting up and we will tally all of the votes. And then on the 19th, when we have our next live stream, we will announce what the winner is. And we'll post on Instagram too, that those are the, that's the winner. We're not going to do any voting on Instagram or anything like that because we want to keep it tight on like where we find our votes. And we don't want to lose any in the process. So it'll just be in those 3 places. So here on the live stream in the comments area, and then on our community posts in our personal channels. We would do a community post here on DoubleBookedCo, but because it is less than 500 subscribers, we don't have access to the community posts. So that's why we're doing it in our full channels. And then just in case anyone from over there wants to read with us, they have that opportunity. So yeah. So now would be a great time if anyone has any other questions regarding, the book club and how we're going to be running that. Or Laura, if you have anything else to add as far as like, schematics on how this is going to work. But I think you went through a lot of it in the beginning there. So
no, I don't think so. Yeah, it'll be a pretty easy cycle. Once we start getting into the rhythm, it won't seem as clunky as it does right now talking about it. But yeah. No, I think this will be really fun, especially if we all don't. I'm like excited for some reason. You're like, oh my god, that was the worst.
And also too, so for the live discussions, it doesn't necessarily just have to be me and Laura in this stream here. If anyone wants to join us via either audio or visual, like up into the live stream, we are more than happy to add all of you because this is a book club. So we want to make it, similar to like a Zoom call. But if you don't feel comfortable being on, camera or whatever, we would love to have you in the comments section as well. But just putting that out there, that if you want to join in the actual discussion, live, the actual visual, or even audio, because StreamYard does allow you to just have the audio, so you don't have to be seen. We can do that as well. We want to make it as, inclusive and have everyone who wants to participate in any way that they want can do that. And I know some of you are fellow booktubers, so you probably don't have that like, oh no, not the camera. But anyone, so even if you don't have a channel, we want to have you join. And like I said, you can do that visually or just the audio option. But yeah, we want to make you guys feel comfortable and add your ideas. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. We'll have topics of discussion, but it's not, this isn't a classroom discussion that we need to talk about all of the literary devices that we find in the book. This is for fun. So we're going to be talking about, our feelings of the book, what we liked about characters, what we thought about it as a whole. So don't feel like it's going to be a pressure test when you come in and talk about the book. We're here to just have fun because you all, want to read with us. And I am most looking forward to the live productivity sprints. Like, I love those. I love watching people's, and I love participating in those. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Me too. I know.
So, yeah. But it doesn't look like we had any other questions come through. So, I think that's all we really have for tonight. I was hoping to keep this to a half an hour, which we just hit the half an hour mark.
Ooh,
I think the first, 5 or 10 minutes, we were just goofing around with the audio. So we did good on time. Watch for those community posts on our personal channels and get those votes in. Super excited. We'll get to reading. It looks like Ange is happy that Grapes of Wrath is not her TBR file.
I know. Oh, Ange.
Well, someone still has to read that. Ha ha.
I know.
Awesome. We are too, Mary.
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Yes.
I know. I have a hard time looking for like a live reading sprint or live productivity sprint. It just shows you old stuff whenever I do a search on YouTube, Like, no, I want something that's happening now,
Yeah, I think the live thing, they pop on top, but I usually, for a lot of people that I watch more exclusively, I always know when, sometimes they already have them scheduled on certain times, like Krista from Books and Jams.
Yeah, hers is tonight.
Yeah, hers is tonight. And I always love watching hers. Because I know so many of the people in the comments, it just feels like such a nice place to come and just, catch up with everybody. So I do like going onto hers. So yeah. So I'm hoping that that's the kind of community that we build here as well, as people can feel like they can come and chat with people that they have been chatting with for a while. And, by the end of the year, we'll all have gotten to know each other a lot better. So I'm really excited for that, for sure.
Me too.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to call it a night, let you get to what you need to get to. We're going to let Ange get to bed because I think it's like 10:30 where she is in the British Isles. So, it's time to get to bed. Yep, look at her. They're so late. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we will. Sounds good.
Yes.
Oh, will you list all three in the description of the video? Yes, I will. I will update that and put that in there so that you have that. And then the community post will have a picture of the books as well. So they'll have a full description. But yes, we will definitely. You know what I'll do? I won't put it in the description. I'll make a comment and then I'll pin that comment to the top.
Okay.
So that it's easier to find. So you don't have to dig through the description to find those titles. Perfect. You are most welcome, lovely lady. Okay. Any last questions? I think we're good. Okie doke. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Really excited. I'm kind of excited to see which one we're going to read because like I said, these are all new to me authors. So I don't know which one I even want to read. And we're not voting. So Laura and I are not voting. We are not putting a vote in. We're not doing the tiebreakers, nothing like that. So yeah, we're kind of excited to see what you guys are going to pick. Ooh, it's going to be fun.
I know.
Okay, y'all. Have a good night. Happy reading till then. If you see us in the in-between, yay. And other than that, have a good night.
Yep. Bye, everyone.